Welcome, kindred spirits, to a place of positivity, passion, and purpose. Hello and a warm welcome to our channel. Today, we're delving into Ferghana. Ferghana, or Ferghana, also Farghana, is a district-level city and the capital of Fergana Region in eastern Uzbekistan. Ferghana is about 420 km east of Tashkent, about 75 km southwest of Andijan, and less than 20 km from the Kyrgyzstan border. The modern city was founded in 1876. As we move forward, let's uncover the untold stories and fascinating intricacies of history. Ferghana first appears in written records in the 5th. However, archaeological evidence demonstrates that the city had been populated since the Chalcolithic period. Like many other Central Asian places in the 6th and 7th centuries, Ferghana was ruled by the Western Turkic Khaganate. Although it was still predominantly inhabited by Eastern Iranians, many Turks had also started to settle there. The city of Ferghana was refounded in 1876 as a garrison town and colonial appendage to Marjalan miles to the northwest by the Russian Empire. Fergana Region is one of the centers of ancient culture in Uzbekistan. Photographs of Stone Age settlements and rocks found in the area show that stone tools have been used by people in the valley since ancient times. Excavations of the Great Ferghana Canal have played an important role in the study of archaeological monuments in the region. During the excavation of the canal, monuments from the Bronze Age, slavery and land ownership were discovered and studied. Finds from the 5th century BC and early medieval period in the town of Kuba are well studied. Historical sources from the 10th to 11th century state that this city was the largest and most prosperous in the valley after Aksakoy. Archaeological materials confirm that the city of Marjalan was a large village in the 10th century and took on the appearance of a hamlet in the 11th and 12th centuries. The monuments found in the settlements of the Chast culture, engaged in sedentary agriculture and animal husbandry, are important for the study of the Ferghana Valley. Archaeological excavations show that the Ferghana region has long been inhabited by people engaged in hunting, farming, animal husbandry, and at later stages of the existence of human society, culture began to develop. It was initially named New Marjalan, then renamed Skobelov in 1907 after the first Russian military governor of the Ferghana Valley, Mikhail Skobelov. In 1924, after the Soviet Union's reconquest of the region from the Basmaki movement, the name was changed to Ferghana, after the province of which it was the center. The industrial base of Ferghana was developed in the 20th century. Industry in the city included textile manufacturing and a nitric fertilizer plant. Some of the industrial development was a result of evacuation in the Soviet Union during World War II. Ferghana has been a center for oil production in the Ferghana Valley since the region's first oil refinery was built near the city in 1908. Since then, more refineries have been added, and Ferghana is one of the most important centers of oil refining in Uzbekistan. Natural gas from western Uzbekistan is transported by pipeline to the valley, where it is used to manufacture fertilizer. The Great Ferghana Canal, built almost entirely by hand during the Urs, passes through the northern part of the city and was completed in 1939. During its construction, the canal and the city were widely photographed by the noted photographer Max Penson. With a western loan, Ferghana is able to modernize its refinery and also reduce air pollution emissions. Turning our focus to climate, let's explore its key elements. Ferghana has a cool, arid climate. Winters are cold and short, with a daily average low temperature of C and a daily average high of 4.8 C in January. Summers are hot, with an average low temperature of and an average high of in July. Annual precipitation is less than 188.1, and most of this falls in winter and spring. Now, let's delve into the intricacies of population and explore its various aspects. As of January 1, 2014, the city had a population of 340,600, making it the third largest city in the Ferghana Valley. The town was Russian for the first time after its foundation. In 1911, its population consisted of 11,892 people. Of them, Russians were 7,534, 63%, Sarts were 2,590, 22%. According to the 1926 census, of the 14,275 inhabitants in the city, there were 7,942 Russians, 55%, 667 were Ukrainians, 4.6%, and 514 were Jews, 3.6%, while there were only 3,011 Uzbeks, 21%. As of 2013, Ferghana is virtually mono-ethnic. Of the city's 350,600 residents, 316,268 are Uzbek, 90%. In addition to Uzbeks, 12,084 Russians, 3.4%, 3,114 Tajiks, 1.1%, 2,028 Koreans, 0.7%, and 626 Tatars, 0.2%, also live in Ferghana. There are also Azerbaijanis, Armenians, Jews, Germans, and representatives of other nations. Get ready for an exciting part as we dive into demographics. The population of Ferghana city is approximately 321,800 as of 2024, was 314,400 as of 2023, and 299,200 as of 2022. Uzbeks are the largest ethnic group, with Russian speakers comprising about 25% of the city's population. As we enter this new phase, let's uncover the impact of sport on our broader topic. Thanks to independence, Uzbek sport is developing. Sports are becoming more and more popular in all regions of the country. The fact that in recent years world and Asian champions in various sports have appeared in Fergana region testifies to the fact that physical culture and sports are becoming more and more popular among Fergana residents, especially among the youth. In 1991 there were only 17 stadiums in Fergana region. Now there are 46,759 football fields and 33 modern tennis courts. Many sports facilities have been built in Fergana, such as Istiklal Tennis Complex, Kimiga Complex, swimming pool and Istiklal Stadium, equipped with equipment that fully meets the world standards. Welcome to the next segment, where we explore architecture and its significance in our journey. Fergana has a high proportion of Russians, Soviet Koreans and Tatars compared to other Fergana Valley cities. With its wide, tree-lined boulevards and Russian Empire-era buildings, and the Russian language spoken frequently on the streets, the city has a distinctly different feel from the rest of the region. 5 Church of St. Sergiu Radonevskogo in Fergana to Uzbekistan Orthodox Church of Sergius of Radonez 5 Chapel of Alexander Nevskogo 1 Ok Chapel to Alexander Nevsky File Ok City Center File Ok River. In the upcoming section, we'll be dissecting main sites and exploring its implications in greater detail. Museum of Local Studies with displays of natural history, photographs, and local handicrafts. Regional Theatre in 1877. The House of General Mikhail Old Bloody Eyes Skopil of Fergana State University built in 1902. Now, let's shift our perspective and explore notable people through a fresh lens, unlocking new perspectives. Shamshid Abdulov, male Soviet and post-Soviet Uzbek author and poet. Anastasia Miroshnichenko, female artistic gymnast. Yuloy Staboyev, male Soviet and post-Soviet Uzbek author. Zerodkin Hoshimova, First Lady of Uzbekistan. Peter Mikhailovich Kulikov, male Soviet and post-Soviet television evangelist for the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Adamarin, Uzbek Israeli Olympic rhythmic gymnast. Yaga Nasrudinova, female Soviet Uzbek engineer and member of the Supreme Soviet of the Soviet Union. Abdullah Kaha, Soviet Uzbek writer. Hamza Hakimzad Niazi, Imperial Russian and Soviet poet and playwright. Seda Mirziyoyeva, politician, eldest daughter of the President of Uzbekistan. Furkat, poet in the Russian Empire, exiled to Chinese Turkestan. In this section, we'll be exploring sports clubs. FC Neftchi Fergana, FK Istiklal Fergana. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an update from my channel.